really out for blood this time. Look.
Oh, the cold weather certainly helping set the stage for what should be a physical primetime contest at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Tonight, we've got a good AFC matchup on tap between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Jacobs to start the drive, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Well, it's impossible to see the Raiders and Steelers in Pittsburgh and not think of our namesake, the late, great John Madden, and the Immaculate Reception game, which celebrated its 50th anniversary yesterday. It was December 22nd, 1972. So this game, a nice little nod from the schedule makers, no doubt. And the Raiders have gotten a little bit of revenge in recent years. They've won 4 out of 5.
Dime. That's a dime. That's a dime. Oh, my God.
Catch and run, 76 yards. Well, fair to say
that was a dime. That might have been my best pass all season.
You find him at the wide receiver position. And that was special there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best play is just up from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy.
Dime! Stop that, Cordell.
Touchdown. Devontae Adams with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Raiders need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
No.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26 yard line. Pickett leads his Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 26. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Pickett.
Oh, you got lucky, Cordell.
The Pickett fighting Johnson there. First down, Steelers. Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header.
And run all your plays out, Cordell. Strong power, you done ran it 3 times now.
These places, however,
don't get greedy.
Start with the Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then you got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucs and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern in the desert. Plus one more for good measure on Monday. Once the family's all gone back home and Grandma's puttered out of the house, grab the leftovers and sit back and watch the Chargers and the Colts from Indianapolis. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Pickett sets up play action. Complete to Washington. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. The Steelers at 500, 7-7 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind.
Oh!
And now the rookie's free. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
From the 29, Garoppolo, and it's complete to Adams. And he's taking down
stop blitzing me, bro.
The 45-yard line. That one good for 26
I'm not a bum.
and a first
Stop
down.
blitzing me, bro.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. This defense for the Steelers, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game?
Get that fucking user off of him. What the
that
fuck?
Number 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They
that
were
nigga
on
off
top of
him,
their
bro.
game right from the first snap.
And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead.
Liliana.
2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo.
I threw it right to him like an idiot.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the Steelers will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick. Whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or worst, a punt. This time they had that.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. There's Garoppolo to throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
All right, see y'all.
And the Steelers will take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked
okay,
off,
I won't need it no time soon.
One thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Pickens is there on the crossing route. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun to about the 35, 2nd down. Following the pickup,
see you, Miss Lupe.
Here's 2nd and 6. Harris running straight ahead. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as we get this up to about the 42. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he's got it to about the 40. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Pickett. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chandler Jones in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. Washington's got it. And they'll get this down to the 10. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little.
He threw right through him.
For the third time. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the slot man goes in motion left. Harris going to get it again on second down. 64 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in his first half.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Off play action. Pickett. And the Raiders have got him. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Going across the formation, he finds Freiermuth. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pickett under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 53. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live. Look at the big man rumble. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed, indeed.
Extra point forthcoming.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve.
As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
No, it's not.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic. I think that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pickens on the slant.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Now Pickett on 4th down.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On play action, now Garoppolo. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
It's caught by Herbert.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Well, I think everything was impressive about that.
Lily.
Except they didn't get a first down.
Bring Daddy a water.
Field position now after that play.
Yeah, now you got a pretty makeable field goal opportunity. And his kick is right there. It's good.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves. With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Pickett. Open man, that's the tight end fire move.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
Pickett to throw on 1st down. Completes this one to Pickens. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Pickett. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. Able to find his man. It's Pickens.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
George Pickens.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year.
And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now Garoppolo.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. Adams, the man in motion left. Garoppolo again. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for.
And it's 3rd down.
The terrible towel is in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43.
Pickett now on 1st down. He's got this to Pickens. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They hand this off to Harris. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
74 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Harris will score. Touchdown, Steelers. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
After the sack on 1st down, Garoppolo looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Tucker. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On the give, this is Harris. And some room to maneuver. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try.
Boswell Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21.
And finally, he's out of bounds, but not before a great return. He's hauled away inside the 30.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Shoves him aside, and that will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Going to go on 4th down. And my goodness, another interception. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about it.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal.
And the